MLB Network brings James, and what a season he's on. Oh, he has to bend out of the way of that one. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers
right now, not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But you look for something to ignite them, to pull it out and pull you out of it.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay.
Changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He was one for. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Darren James.
Darren James.
Striding in once again, David Dahl. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Profar over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Dan Vogelback, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Alberto is there, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Darren James. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Need you right here one time, kid.
Pitch on the way. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and here's a ball hit in the air. A door under it to put it away for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings. Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
The batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Alberto.
Grounded down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
Man, that's a nice at-bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just...
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on.
MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside. Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of the series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Ready with another 0-2. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fast.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Come on, big dog. Keep it rolling.
Here's another 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
1-0 count. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Thing.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Ready for another chance, Darren James. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hit back up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle on to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Digging in once again, David Dahl. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and they got him. Digging in, the switch hitter, Darren James. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Skied into straightaway right. Hyatt is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger. Ready now, Rafael Cordero.
Center fielder, Rafael Cordero.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, this is textbook hitting. The right-handed hitter taking that slider and shooting it to right field, or left-handed.
Into the box now, Darren James. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And this is fouled at the plate.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Rafael Cordero. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Slapped hard the opposite way, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final.
Our final line score this afternoon.
MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside. At the plate, Darren James. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
And Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Center fielder.
So striding forward now, David Dahl. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Lifted in the air out to center field. Cordero is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, Darren James.
Third baseman, Darren James.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1, here it comes.
Lindor.
Grounded to third. James is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in, Darren James. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball grounded towards second. Odor has it. Only play will be to first. So with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. And he's safe. So stepping in, Dan Vogelbach comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line drive to left. Schebler is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential. Ready once again, Darren James. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Lindor backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the 1st out. In now, Darren James. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
On the ground to the left side. Lindor on the grass. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Aroldis Chapman gets the win in relief, his second. MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Gonzalez is on his way home. The relay and the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Ready for another chance.
Up next,
Darren James.
Third baseman, Darren James.
Hey, I'm ripping it up there, huh?
Hit to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Chopper foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Another 0-2 coming. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a flare out to left center. Cicchini ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding in once again, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pulled toward right center field. Smith in pursuit. 2 gone.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the season.
Baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the second. Standing in, Darren James. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, you know what I find interesting about this team and watching this game today? They are really playing strong baseball. They're playing good down the stretch. And that, to me, is all about that front office and the manager. They haven't quit. They've got plans in the future, and this looks like a club that you look at and say, look out for them next year. May not get there this year, but next year they will. Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. James. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gavin Cicchini. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack has demonstrated.
Digging in to try it again, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
James.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Grounded down the third baseline. Beckham gloves it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Malik Smith. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Darren James. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Slow bouncer to the right side. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs. Ready for another shot now. Darren James. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Drive that pitch, huh?
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Hey, have a rip like you can't.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Set to deal on 2-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season.
Afternoon baseball now from the Gulf Coast of Florida. Tropicana Field here in St. At the plate, Darren James. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Smith. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. With that, here's...
Well, clearly it didn't start the way they wanted it to. They're already down a bunch of runs. But what do? You play the same game. Try to manufacture, score runs. Let's try to win this inning. The next inning, chip away at that lead until you get right back in the game.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ball 1.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
This is line to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the... Standing in, Darren James. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2.
Hey, square one up. One time.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Brandon Nimmo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Ready once again, Darren James, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
3 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Another try at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So,
hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
8-3 is today's final. Robert Gasell.
With the season coming down to it, this team has a healthy divisional lead. The manager would like to keep it that way.
Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Jacob deGrom will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's going for that coveted 30th start today. When pitchers go to spring training, they hope they're healthy enough to get 30 starts. That tells them they've had a pretty good year. So he's had a solid season with his 30th start in this ball game.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Hey, let her rip.
1-0 count. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Gonzalez rounds the corner and is headed home. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there, and now we're starting all over. Right where we started, tie ball game.
David Dahl.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yoder is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for round number 2. Stepping in, Dan Vogelbach. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees force attempt here. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Striding in once again, Darren James. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch. Wait for your pitch up there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 0-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. On to the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Hit to third. Machado is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Come on,
here's the 1-1 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Darren James. A hit in 2 tries so far.
James.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And oh, that caught him flush as it ricochets toward first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Center fielder.
Digging in once again, David Dahl. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Runners off for second. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Darren James. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Darren James.
Hey, get your pitch.
First
Make it happen
pitch
right now.
on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waldron has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Jacob deGrom records the victory, his 13th of the year. A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, they're coming off a tough loss. I mean, they played pretty good ball. They just lost by 1 run. But, you know, you look back at it, those are the ones that eat you up, those 1-run loss games. This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Stepping up to the plate, David Dahl. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Come on, kid. Get on for us. Here we go.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Wow, look at Kipnis. He gathers the throw. He's out. That was exceptional. He got the out. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, head-to-head against Chris Archer. 12 hits in 46 tries. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Scooped up. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Darren James. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
James.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low scoring.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Jason Kipnis.
Hit on the ground to third. James has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Yoder will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Center fielder, David.
Now the 0-1. He's running towards second. Swinging a looper to left. Yoder shading to his right. Makes the play, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Dan Vogelbach. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy.
The show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Shelby Miller is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's going for that coveted 30th start today. When pitchers go to spring training, they hope they're healthy enough to get 30 starts. That tells them they've had a pretty good year. So he's had a solid season with his 30th start in this ball game.
And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Standing in, Darren James, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that keeps the inning alive with 2 out for David Dahl.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Ready on 1 and 2. Runners on the move for second. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. James rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Tyler Goodell will be next. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Left fielder, number 2.
Pitch on the way. Hot shot to third. James is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Standing in, Darren James.
Third baseman, Darren James.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one better.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Wow, kind of. But instead, they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half. Settling in now, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that's going to score the tying run from second. We're even now at 5-5. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in.
They see it, drive it.
And again, a throw over and a dive, but he's back.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Ball go back.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Cobb comes set. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push. Now at the plate, Darren James. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Drury is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. At the plate, Pedro Gonzalez.
The designated hitter.
2 out, nobody on.
Gonzalez.
On the ground to third. James fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This afternoon. First for the
afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankees. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Manny Machado.
Hey, let's go right here. Two outs here.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. To third. James over to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Yoder is there, and he'll bring this one in. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup. At the plate, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Here's the 0-1. Hey! Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Dribbled to the right side, but it gets foul.
That's a nice job to stand alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Striding in, David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Big pitch early, the 3-2. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take him out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one. 2 out, bases loaded.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back.
Let it fly right here. Hey, get a good one here right now.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's some pressure pitching right there. Bases loaded. He goes up 3-0. He's now worked it back to 3-2. Now this is really the payoff pitch.
And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, a 2 RBI base hit right there. That gives them the lead. Now let's see if they can hold on the rest of the game. That's nice to get back in it early, though.
So striding forward now, Jorge Polanco. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Polanco.
Here we go now.
The 0-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
James.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that keeps the inning alive with 2 out for David Dahl. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category.
David Dahl.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now a ball rolled softly to second. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Here we go, fellas. Let's
Digging
go.
in, Wilmer Flores. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Wilmer Flores.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the second run will score here as they open things up to a 6-2 advantage.
Leading off for the
So
Yankees.
stepping in, Darren James. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit in the air to shallow center. Hamilton on the move.
You have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ball.
Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Now at the plate, Darren James, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Hit well on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Sandoval, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's running towards second. Scorched to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Darren James comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Tierney will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Darren James 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Tierney looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready for another shot now, Darren.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Throw gets him, 2 down. From Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. In now, Darren James. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road, and then you get ready for game 2. But it just makes you feel like, hey, this could be a pretty productive road trip. If you win 2 games in a row, then you're really knowing we got a chance to have a great trip.
3-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's the hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So striding in, Dan Vogelbach. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He pulls this one into right. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Well, after losing game 1 of this series.
Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, stick to your plan up there.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning. Digging in once again, Darren James. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Now a snap throw to first. And the runner back. 4 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Get out, kid.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, another hit. You talk about a pitcher who threw well and got a win in his last start. Total opposite right here. He hasn't thrown the ball very well. They've been hitting him pretty good, and at the moment, he stands to be the guy that's going to get the loss.
Here's a high pop-up. Jeanette is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell has it. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Stepping into the box, Darren James. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-0. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out. So a big moment in the ball game here. David Dahl, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away. Ready now, Dan Vogelbach, and he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. Swing and a miss, he struck him out, and that winning run stays at third with 1 away now. Ready for another chance? Guy Coleman, he's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory. And in this critical spot, we're going to see a pinch runner here as he'll take over at first, representing the possible winning run. Ready once again, Aaron Alford. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, your pitch right now.
And again a throw. And he'll dive back in safely.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, see it. Rip it. Here you go.
Now the 1-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Now at the plate, Alan Henson. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely.
Hey, make him work out there. Let's go. Hey, here we go. Clutch up for us right here, buddy.
And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. Coming to the plate now, Harper Ham. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jermaine Rogers is into the ball game as a defensive. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Reggie Anderson.